Hey guys, what's up? This is day 67 of posting a chess puzzle every day for a year. This is a puzzle I recently found on Twitter, and this is white to move. It's a pretty middle difficulty puzzle, so feel free to pause the video, take a couple seconds just to think. Alright, so as white, the first thing we should notice is black's pawn is on the verge of promoting, becoming queen. And the first thing we should focus on is how to stop it. Obviously, our king by itself cannot stop it as it is too far behind. And so we must look to our bishop as the only way of stopping the pawn. But in this example line, let's say king f6, h3, bishop e7, king h2, we cannot play bishop e4 because this is the only move that would stop h1, but d takes e4 and black is winning after promotes. We are not in time to promote, and black is just winning. We have to find another way to get our bishop out. But the thing is, we actually cannot stop the pawn with our bishop. And now we should look for some other ideas. For example, king h7, h3, king h8, h2, bishop h7, and after h1 queen, this is a draw, as white has no moves. This is a stalemate, and that is the thing you should be looking for in this position, because your king cannot stop the pawn, and your bishop cannot stop the pawn, and if you can't stop the pawn, you are just completely lost. The natural instinct should be to go for some stalemate trick. So king h7 is the right move, h3, black has nothing else to do. If black plays king e7, white will be the one who's winning after king g7. So black has to play h3, king h8 is our follow-up, because we're going to set up our bishop on h7. In the event that black queens, we have stalemate. So now black has two choices. Just the queen, take the draw, stalemate, go home. Otherwise, black can play king takes f7. Thinking that, oh, now white has to move the bishop. But here is where the bishop comes in. Bishop g8 check, checking the king, skewering that pawn. King goes anywhere, let's say f6, bishop takes d5, protecting the h1 square. And now white is actually winning. Black has nothing to do to stop the pawn. So let's say king e7, bishop goes to h1, king d6, and now this is really nice because we have this impenetrable fortress. The king cannot get to the pawn because of the bishop on h1. So now we just bring the king in, and we will just be winning after, let's say, d5 check, king e6, and we bring the king in, and this is just an easily won endgame, because as we reach these kind of positions where if it's just the king and a, just the king and a pawn, this is usually a draw. But here, white will just win, because after bishop g2, just waiting a move, black has to play king c7 and king e7, just white promotes. So overall, this is a pretty cool puzzle. This utilizes stalemate tricks, and it goes against the usual assumption that all tactics are to play to win, and it's just a really cool puzzle that I really enjoyed. I hope you enjoy this. See you in day 68 of posting a chess puzzle every day for a year. Adios.